So good morning. Thank you for joining us. We're here today with Alex Ho. He studied food science and technology in the University of Vietnam. He also studied at Centennial College, Biotechnology. He has worked in Vietnam until 2017, then here in Canada, in Puerto Veritas, in Yaya Foods, Trust Beverage, Village Juicery, and that is his current job. So welcome, Alex.
How about let's start about so I will talk a bit about myself so you have a better vision about me. I graduated in Centennial in 2019. After I graduated, I worked at Maxam laboratory as a lab technician. I love to be more in the field on the ground. I love to be in the manufacturing side, so I decided move over to Yaya Food Corporation as a QC technician. In May this year, 2023, I got a chance. I become moved to a company that Village become the quality assurance supervisor.
I just wanted to start like a speed round question, so to get to know you more like a student. So which was your favorite topic to study? Chemistry, biology, maths? You don't need like to give explanation, just is a straightforward question.
Yeah, I always love chemistry. There are
Oh,
no reason. There
great.
are no reason I can explain why I love it. It's just like when I was in the eighth grade, in my country, so the student only go into the chemistry knowledge at the grade eight, and from that point, I realized I really in love. I wasn't a study hard student. I kind of lazy, but for
Oh,
chemistry, I can like spend about 2 hour, 3 hour doesn't matter. Or even if I got some puzzle and I cannot solve, like I can stay awake until midnight to just try to fix it.
so you have a favorite course and a least favorite course too?
It's very
The one that you say, oh,
another
I
tricky
do this
question.
again.
Like no, for me, all of the courses like they always bring the value to you.
Mhm.
One class that I didn't get much knowledge, I didn't get much experience for me is the Ontario Health and Safety, something like this.
Okay, I get it.
Because you
Yeah.
only have the digital or the virtual class. Do you
Mhm.
remember? Yeah.
I remember, yes.
Yeah. To be very
Um,
honest with you, like because I don't know, it depends on which career career path you follow. If you go to the healthcare,
mhm.
you got nothing from that class. If you go into laboratory, you become a pure scientist. You
Mhm.
may got nothing from that class. It may have something if you following the manufacturing career, but in the manufacturing, so that course is very really general. Everything
Okay.
is like
Like
you learn from
theoretical.
that class, and you cannot imagine what's going on in a field. And
Mhm.
when you take a new job, people have to train you from the beginning points.
Okay, I get it. Thank you for the honest answer.
I
So
was just
after
kidding.
your
Yeah.
graduation, what were some challenges that you faced that you weren't thinking of facing? Maybe some finding job challenge or like problems in doing your resume right or interviews. Which was the more challenging part after school?
So, first, after I graduated, I was struggle enough for 4 or 5 months for looking a new job.
Mhm.
It's I think at that point, I feel like the most challenging is just someone give me a chance for the interview. And then I got the interview. I got struggle in how to show off myself, how to show my skill, my attitude for work in the interview. So, you got an interview, you're gonna fail in a couple of interviews to get your first job.
Mhm.
And yeah, very
And
honest. And then when you got the first job, you're gonna struggling in, is this the right job for me? So many people when they have the first job, they have a mindset that they don't change the job for the first 2 years. I don't know why the idea come from. It's it's not true to me. It's not true to my friend. Um, and after a while, when you find a career path you wish you follow and you found your strength in that, you're gonna struggling in how to work the best way with your teammate, how to work the best way with your supervisor. And then hopefully soon enough you're gonna be, you found your first job, you know it.
In your job hunt, what were the main channels did you use? You went to website of the companies, you went to like Indeed, LinkedIn. Where did you look for the jobs?
I look for like um LinkedIn or Indeed. From entry level, senior or management level, your networking is more important. Maybe your professor, your friend, your classmate, or someone senior who like directly supervising you, if they can be your reference and they can tell the future hiring manager like how good you are, how you dealing with people, it's gonna
Mhm.
be a
Oh,
big help.
that's good.
Yeah,
So it's important to build a solid network.
yeah.
Can we do an interview correctly? Like, I know that like punctuality is one important thing, like presentation, but what other like things that we cannot imagine that are important for interviews, like being humble, as you said a minute ago. Like, what other tips can you give us for interviews?
Well, first about like personality, be
Mhm,
yourself. If
mhm.
you are a humble person, just be humble. If you're a confident person, just show them you're confident.
In interviews, do they ask you about theoretical things, or it's more like knowing about you as a person, not like techniques or theory about the field? How do
Well,
you?
I can say in the entry level, they don't ask for, rarely they ask for the technical skill
Mm,
because the technique, like even for me right now in the hiring manager position,
mhm.
I know that the technical skill, anyone who graduate can do that.
You can learn it
Yeah.
in the process.
So
Yes.
the diploma, the bachelor show that people can do the job.
Hmm.
Some in the interview we are looking for like the most of popular question is gonna be, please tell me about yourself. They want to know about yourself, and they want to know how you know about yourself. If you know what is your strength, if you know what's your weakness, why should I hire you, or what make you the best candidate is the same meaning. It's just let me know if you are the true person we are looking or not.
Hmm.
So even for that interview, if you can nail down that, well, I know some technical skill, I have the background, but for one first importantly, I know what you're looking for. Like if you're looking for the lab technician, I can imagine what is like 8 hour working in your lab, how it look like. If you don't know, reach out for someone in the same company or like similar company, ask them for it. If you
Hmm.
don't have the relationship, maybe looking for help from your professor or your some friend if they have the mutual connection and ask them, well, how about your one day look like? Like if I got the position, can you tell me that what I need to do during the day? At least you have some idea about what the job is, and then you will know what the skill you need for it. Young students, they kind of misunderstanding about the question. So there are two tricky questions. First is tell me about your weakness, and second is tell me about your strength. I can
Hmm.
see so far most of students kind of showing off on the question about the strength. about that, we don't need to know, oh, you have the best grade in your class or you have the best speed, something like this. They just need
Mhm.
to know, do you really aware of your strength? What
Mm.
like if you aware that, oh, I really accurate in my testing or give attention to detail, you can show them the example. Most importantly, you give them the example to show that,
Oh,
yeah,
good.
this is your
Oh,
strength.
nice.
And for the weakness, actually, it's an opportunity for you to show your weakness, to show how you overcome your weakness.
Mm.
Everybody have the weakness. Don't be shy for it.
Mhm.
Maybe some weakness you think that is smaller than some weakness. There are some weakness you know, oh, it's a huge, and you hesitate to talk about it. But please don't. There are
So
no
you
weakness.
are aware
Yeah,
of your flaws. You
aware
are.
of your weakness, and you this is a chance for you to tell your
Mhm.
hiring manager that I know that I have a plan how to fix that. The
Okay.
important is the plan how to fix it. That
Nice.
what we wanna know. And
Okay.
some question like, what do you know about my company? What do you know about the job I'm hiring? And second thing, what skill you can bring to that. So make you the best candidate. And
Mhm.
the last thing is, what make me thinking you can work under my supervisor? That's
Mhm.
it.
Okay. Some
Yeah.
great tips, actually. Thank you. Regarding doing a solid resume, are there any additional courses or maybe diplomas that we can take so we can go above the average candidates?
Um,
Maybe
let's say
safety or
it
any
depends
technique
on.
in specific?
Yeah, that's a great question. It depends on which career path you want to follow.
Oh, okay,
Like
okay.
again, if you apply for QC, you should know something about the QMS, like quality management system.
Mm-hmm.
You should know something about the different system of food safety, like HACCP or BCR,
Mm-hmm.
something like this. If
Mm-hmm.
you go to healthcare, you should. I believe there are some certification for the lab technician need to so in Ontario they have a register list of what lab technician can work in the clinic or hospital, something like this.
And just to finish this interview, do you have, as an international student, do you have any tips or hacks to like feel comfortable here as international student?
Mm, even for international student or Canadian, and when you stay here you want to grow your career,
Mm-hmm.
my advice is build some strong relationship with your friend.
Mm.
Mm,
Yeah,
the
they give you support,
yeah,
you know. Yes.
no, like it's good for you. It's right now it may sound really unhelpful advice, but like imagine when you struggling in looking for the first interview, you apply your resume for a month, no company get back. Your mental
Mm-hmm.
is gonna going down. You need some friend to tell you, hey, it's okay.
Oh, that's nice.
You can reach back to me and tell, hey, Alexa, it's been 2 months. I'm looking for a job and no company. Go back to my resume, and then I'm telling you, oh, it took me 5 months.
Oh,
It's
that's a
okay.
nice advice. Yes.
Yeah, yeah, and imagine even when you got the job and you have something going down within your company,
Mm-hmm.
and like the mental health is really important here. This is
Nice.
my advice.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for the
Yeah.
interview. It's been really helpful.